I'm going to demonstrate different ways to organize your Zotero collection at the item level and at the collection level. You can see that I have my Zotero library open and I have many items in my library. You can also see that I have these folders here that are called collections and additional folders called subcollections. In order to create these, just make sure that my library is highlighted and then control click if you're on a Mac, right click if you're on a PC, click on New Collection, put in a title, click OK, and you can see that a new collection has been added in alphabetically. In order to create a subcollection, make sure that your collection is highlighted and again, control click or right click, select New Subcollection, give that a title, click OK, and then you have your collection and your subcollection. So there are a couple of different ways to get items into your collections and subcollections. When you're saving items in Zotero, they always save to your My Library. In order to get them into a folder or a collection, you can either select a specific collection or subcollection, and then as you are adding in while you're doing your research, they will automatically go into the highlighted collection or subcollection. Alternately, you can take existing articles that are in your My Library and simply drag and drop them into your collection or subcollection. Now, these are just copies, so they don't replace the items, they just make copies that go into these collections. So I'm just grabbing a few articles just to demonstrate. We'll put one in a subcollection, and then I will go ahead and click on my collection. You can see these are the articles that I've dragged in, and then I put one in my subcollection. So that's a way to set up collections and organize at the collection level. In order to organize your resources at the item level, select your item. You can see in this right-hand panel is the info pane, and this has the metadata that's been imported with your article. There are other tabs up here that you can use if you'd like. One of them is for notes, the other is for tags, and the other is for related resources. So I'm going to click on the notes and I'm going to add a note to myself. I'll just put in read this. And you can see that I can change the font, I can highlight it, I can insert links. And when I do that, you can see that the note is added just below my article. So to get back to those tabs, go ahead and select the article title, and then you can see that we have tags here. These have been imported with the article, but I can add my own. So I'm going to click on Add, and then I'll put my tag, and you can see that it adds in with a different color because this is a user added tag. The other tags are automatically added ones. Now let's click on related. So this is a way that you can add in additional resources that you feel are related to this resource. So if I click on add, a little mini Zotero library pops up, and I can either search for a certain resource or I can just choose it from my list, and then you can select it, click OK, and then it'll add it in. Another way to organize your resources at the item level is by marking up the document itself if that's something you like to do. So you can open up the full text, which will open in a PDF reader, and you can see that you can highlight the text, you can add notes, and things like that. So if you prefer to mark up the document itself, that's an option you have using Zotero. One of the benefits to organizing your Zotero collection using these tools is that they allow you to search for documents. If your Zotero library becomes quite large, you can use this search function to search for resources by title, author, or publication date, by tags, or to search everything. There's also an advanced search option up here under this magnifying glass. So again, this is a way for you to search for your resources. Remember, if you'd like more information, go to the Zotero website at zotero.org and click on the documentation link. This has information about using Zotero and more information about organizing your library and taking notes.